Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so it's been a really long day. I drug my husband in here to do this vlog after he got home from work. And I was actually in my pajamas and went and got dressed again to do this. We've been trying to find the time to do this, but it hasn't happened. Our baby was sick, and this is our last infertility vlog. I'm sure that there will be more, but this is the last for our infertility journey, and so I am too excited to talk about it and get it up for you guys to see. So let's get started. Alright, so last time we left off, you look so tired. The last time we left off, that we were going to try and get pregnant on our own and see what was going to happen after we left the genetic counselor. So, what do you think, hon? Tell him, wake up! Okay. Last time, after we left the genetic counselor, we were gonna try and get pregnant on our own. Did you think we were gonna be able to get pregnant on our own?
I don't know, it made me feel like it was possible. Gave some hope.
That we were gonna? After we left the genetic counselor? Because he told us that there would be a chance that we could.
He said we shouldn't have a problem.
Okay. I didn't feel like we would. Or if we did, I felt like we would lose again. Did you feel like that? Or no?
There's always that chance, that risk that you take.
Yeah, that's true. There definitely is. A lot of people go through loss, and it's probably one of the hardest things that you can go through. Okay, so we decided that we were going to try but not think about it all the time and stay busy. We were going to travel, right?
Yeah.
I love to travel. Do you love to travel?
Sometimes.
He's a homebody, but I drag him to travel, and then he likes it. So, we didn't have like a lot planned at this point, but we knew we just wanted to get away. So we went, what did we do? We took a day, we went to Dave & Buster's, and we went to a psychic. And of course I said, are we ever gonna have any kids? And she's like, yes, you'll have a lot of options. It just depends on which path you will choose. And I'm like, well, that was really vague. I know, I wanted to know exactly how many, what their names are gonna be. Come on. This is what I paid you those big bucks for. Oh, shoot. Did you think that was fun?
I waited in the car most of the time.
No, in the hall. You were in the hall, weren't you?
No, I was in the car.
What? I thought you were right in the hallway and came in halfway through the session.
No, I set a timer in the car.
In pain, you left me in there with some person I didn't know. That's terrible. What would you have done? You would have went in there if the timer would have went off. What if I wasn't in there anymore?
I went in there early.
Yeah. Oh, you hear this? You hear this? That's terrible. Never leave your wife alone with a stranger who claims to be a psychic. Okay, moving on. So, then we went to dun, da, da, da.
Dave & Buster's.
No! Traverse City.
No.
Traverse City, babe. But it was, what was it, May? Or March? It was March.
It was March.
Oh my god, I froze my little balls off.
Rain.
If I had any, they would have been froze right off. Were yours froze off? You can tell we're tired because we're kind of like, what do you call that?
You're hyper.
Like slap happy. Like when you first have a newborn, I just remember waiting in line at Walmart and laughing so hard I was crying and I couldn't stop just because you're so sleep deprived. And since she's been sick the last couple nights, I've been rough and I'm kind of feeling that way. Slap happy. Isn't that what it's called? Slap happy. Like somebody could slap you and you would still be happy.
I don't know if you're using that correctly.
I don't either. Okay, so then we went to Traverse City and it was so cold, but we really enjoyed it. It was fun. We seen the lighthouse. We went to some amazing restaurants. Not a lot of the shops were open, but we went to some good ones. We got some really good popcorn and
Speedway slushies.
I got a Speedway hot dog. I'm always nervous to eat those, but those are so good. It's terrible. Yeah, we did that and then we went back to the pool, or the hotel, and got in the pool. That was fun. And I think that's pretty much it. It had a balcony, and so we just sat outside and it was really sweet. I loved it. It was so neat that it was like, it was a little warm out, and when we went to see the lighthouse, you would walk on the beach and there was snow on the ground. It was the coolest thing. Like in my mind, I'm thinking, oh my god, we're walking on the beach.
But it's snow covered.
But it's snow covered. And you look and there's this beautiful white lighthouse. It was awesome. It was kind of a bummer though because it was closed. When it's warm out, it's open and you can go inside. So we missed a lot of stuff. We'll have to go back. But it was really nice because in the summer it's really touristy. And when we went, it wasn't that bad at all. I would totally do it again. I recommend Traverse City. Okay. So, getting back to, we're getting a little off topic. So we traveled, we had a lot of fun, and then we got home, and a couple weeks later in March, because that was the very beginning of March, we found out that we were...
Well, we planned our big trip.
No, we found out we were pregnant, and we lost really early on in March, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was pretty early on. It was so early on that they saw the fetus in there yet, but it was too soon to find the heartbeat. I had all my lab work, the betas were going up, and then I started spotting, so then they started doing lab work again a week later, and they started going back down. So they told me to prepare for a miscarriage, and I was pretty nervous because of how the first one went. Were you nervous?
Yeah, but it wasn't as far along.
Now that you thought, like, okay, this is happening for a second time.
That's when you started.
I started to panic. I said, are you kidding me? This happened again. I think the genetic counselor's wrong, and the IVF doctor's right. And I'm like, I don't know how many times I can do this. I don't want to get pregnant anymore. It's just, it puts you in a terrible mindset. Did you think I was in a good place? Like, I felt like I was when we got back from Traverse City and, like, started anew, but then to find out that we're pregnant and I'm losing again kind of threw me back into a funk. It just puts you, like, in a dark place, like, questioning everything. Like, you, when you can't get pregnant, and, like, you feel like, in a way, like I met my soulmate, and we pictured how many kids, 3 kids, 4 kids, you know what I mean? And you have names picked out because you've been together for so long, and it just breaks you when you find out that you're the reason why you can't have a family, or you may not have a family. That was what was the hardest thing for me. I felt like it was all my fault. It was on my shoulders. And so I was like, as a woman too, you just feel kind of disgusted with yourself because I guess you, I don't know, I mean, you put a lot of pressure on yourself to get pregnant. Or at least I did. Some people can get pregnant, no problem. You don't have to even think about it. But at that point, we've been doing it for so long, I was just kind of disgusted with myself. I don't know. With the genetic counselor saying, oh, it'd be no problem, la 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 la, keep trying, it'll happen. And then it finally did happen naturally and we lose again. What do you think about everything? Did you know I was in a dark place, or did I like keep it to myself pretty well?
I thought you were doing okay, I guess.
It's like,
really know
I started
going
to
on.
journal, and like looking back at that journal and reading it is like, oh my god. Like, it's hard to even read. Remember? And then I pull it out and read a page of it to you. When I was pregnant with Remington. And I couldn't believe like I felt that way. Like, you kind of feel like the world's coming on you and everything's, you know, against you, and you know, everybody always says, when it rains, it pours, and I'm just like, when is it gonna stop pouring? Because it doesn't feel like it is. And it was just like really hard. I feel like it wasn't the fact of the losses and going through that. It's like, it was like everything. I don't know, it was just really hard. Like the not being able to get pregnant, and then finally being able to get pregnant, and then losing, and then going through the IVF, you know, all of it, and then getting pregnant on our own, and then losing that one. And I just feel like at that point, and I just like, I hit rock bottom. Because in between that too, like we lost our foster kids.
Well, we didn't lose them.
Well, they went back to family. That was really hard.
Yeah.
But moving on, let's talk about, at that point, did you want to keep trying?
Yeah, you're the one who started putting stipulations.
What were my stipulations? Tell them, honey.
What?
My stipulations: birth control, condom, contraception.
Yeah, she started going to the...
Did not want
to get pregnant.
To get pregnant at this point. I was done. I wanted to adopt, and that was it.
And I was persistent.
And we actually started the adoption process. I was persistent in that way, and then he was persistent in the bedroom because he wanted to have, or try to have our own baby. So our adoption process was moving along. We were doing fundraising, and we had a lot of help from the community. It was really amazing. And we found a place that we absolutely loved, and made our books, got everything started. We got our home study, you know, we were working on finishing that up, and then
We put our, what is it, your upfront money?
yeah, we put all of our money up front for the for 1/3 of for the beginning, and then it's right before birth moms can start picking you, and then you meet them. But at that point, it was, my family was at the lake, and what was it? It was just the very was it the very end of June or the very beginning? I would say the very end of June. And we went to the lake that day. We had a family stuff going on, and I did not feel good. I thought I had the flu. And I said, I've never felt like this. Man, my stomach hurts and my back hurts. I need a Coke. Everybody kept just saying, drink a Coke. Do you remember that? Drink. Here's a Coke, Cassie. Okay, so then, do you remember me saying, like, everybody saying, Coke. Here's a Coke, Cassie.
Well, they were pushing alcohol at first.
What? Oh, yeah. Because They spend 2 weeks at the lake and everybody's up there just having a good time.
Party time.
Not that kind of party time. The guys think it's party time. The girls think it's relax and like let's chill time. But
Beer and fish.
yeah, it's fun. I love going up there. But yeah, so I drank a Coke and it didn't make me feel any better. And the whole day I didn't feel good. We went fishing. And then later on that night, I was like, well, what if I'm pregnant? And he was like, what'd you say?
You wanna know? Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, no, you said no, you're not.
It's too early.
Yeah. And so I said, whatever, okay, yep. Everything, it's like 11 o'clock, there's nothing open, we can't get a pregnancy test. And you're like, you don't need one anyways, you're addicted to peeing on those sticks.
Peeing on sticks.
All the time. So he's like, let's not waste our money and let's go home, and if you still don't feel good tomorrow, maybe then we will run to town and get a pregnancy test. Well, I got home, dug around, and I found one, surprisingly. Were you surprised?
I didn't know what you were doing.
No, I told you I had one and you're like, don't you pee? No, yeah, I went into the bathroom and you didn't know.
You were being all secretive
and you're like, yeah. And so then I went to the bathroom and I locked the door because I knew if he came in and saw me peeing on it, he'd be like, don't you pee on that stick. And so, you like my impression of you? Don't you pee on that stick.
Really good.
Are you tired?
Yeah.
Buck up, Buttercup.
Come on.
And so then, I love doing these videos, and he does too. He's just tired, right?
Get drug into this.
Make him go out of his little box. However you do that, little. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I came into a box. Okay, so can you do a box? Do one? No, that's cheating like this. Like.
Why would you do a box like that? You can't get the whole box. Alright, you're just wasting time now. You got to
okay.
this out.
No. So then, I peed on the stick, and it came up positive immediately. It's never came up that positive that fast. It was insanity. And immediately, I ran out of the bathroom and I slapped him with it. And do you remember what I said to you?
I think I was asleep.
I said, happy birthday! And you went, it's not my birthday! And then you were like, oh my god, what is that? Yeah, get it off! And then you saw.
You slapped pee all over my forehead.
It was amazing. You will never forget that.
No, because you slapped pee on my forehead.
That moment. I made it so memorable. Do you see? He even remembers to this day exactly how it went.
Yeah, I think you'd remember when you slapped a stick covered in pee on your forehead too.
I don't know why guys think that's so gross. It's just pee. Okay.
On your face.
So then it's clean. My body filtered it.
That's all this bad shit out of your body.
Okay, so then what did you think? Were you shocked?
Yeah, I never seen a line that dark.
Yeah, all my lines were light. Even with the triplets, they were light. Were you surprised?
Yeah.
And guess what? I was right. I was right.
How were you right?
I told you I was pregnant. And you said, no, you're not.
We only got that far because I was consistent.
Okay. Listen to this guy. He's cocky, right? Alright. So, then I called the doctor, got a beta, and it was low for being as dark as it was. Do you remember? And they said, what was it? I was only, what?
Like 2
days or something. It was like 38. It was that low. Like 2 days pregnant. It was insanity.
I think it was like within the first week.
Is what they classified it. Within the first week, yeah. And so she told me not to get too excited because it was so low. But then it doubled, tripled, tripled, and before we knew it, we were in, had an ultrasound, heartbeats, baby was growing really good. I was sicker than a dog.
Yeah.
That was terrible. And everybody said, "That's so great." Remember that?
Yeah, that's a good thing.
That's a good thing. And I'm like, oh my god, this feels like death. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I had to put up with you whining.
I absolutely, that's the one thing I can't do. Like, I can give myself shots in the ass. Going through IVF, because you wouldn't do it. I'm like, in the stomach, like, I can do all that stuff. But
the flu you can't handle.
I can't handle throwing up. Oh my god, I did not. Because I thought, no, none of my other pregnancies were like this. So I guess that was a good sign.
Yeah, but you had to stay hydrated.
Yeah, and I couldn't even keep water down. It was so bad. Literally, like, when Ryan would get home, I'd call him crying and be like, "Are you almost home? I need you to hold my hair." Or like, you know, I'd have it up and I just want him home. And I just remember, do you remember the day that I was peeing on the toilet, crying? Tell them. I'm like, I'm gonna throw up, but I'm still peeing. And so I stopped from peeing because you're like, throw up in the toilet. And I'm like, I can't. So you ran to the closet to get the bucket, and by the time you got back, I puked in the toilet and peed all over the floor. It was so embarrassing, but I couldn't help it. That's how hard I was puking and how sick I was. That was awful. I remember wanting to go get my hair done. Like, I was like 12 weeks pregnant. And I was good, doing really good. And then like 10 minutes before I was supposed to leave, I started puking. Once I started puking, I could not stop. And I called her crying and I said, "I'm so sorry. I cannot come get my hair done. I know it's so last minute. But I am too sick." What do you remember? Do you remember pancakes? When I threw blueberry pancakes up. You were literally leaving for work. I was having a really good day. And then I'm like, "Give me a kiss." And I ran to you. And then after I did that, it was bad news.
It smelled like blueberry
Yeah,
pancakes.
oh my god. That was the worst ever. Because it was like fluff getting stuck in my throat. Like fluff.
Okay, babe. We don't need to talk about this.
It was the worst thing. I haven't eaten blueberry.
We probably should like stick to
blueberry pancakes since. Okay. Let's stick to the script. Let's stick to the script.
We don't really have a script.
No, we don't. Stay on task, or we'll be up all night talking to you guys. Which I would mind, but he's gotta go to work tomorrow. Bring home the bacon.
Come on, babe.
Okay, so where are we at? We made it through the first trimester. Were you shocked?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I was shocked.
And then I started to feel more comfortable.
I did not.
I did, you didn't.
Nope.
I tried to get the doctor to tell her it was okay. She wouldn't listen to me.
I was crazy. Like, I went in there with these insane lists with like 20 questions every time, and I said, "Can I drink pop when I don't feel good? Can I have caffeine? Can I do this? Can you walk too much? Can that cause a miscarriage?" Like,
1 caffeinated beverage a day.
But she's like, not like a big Slurpee.
You can't go to the Speedway and get a 44 ounce or 54 ounce.
So she would tell me. Like, I'd be like, "Can I swim? I was insane. But it's like, I made it through the first trimester. I will do anything to have this baby. I had to get, my mind, I would feel better when I got to, what was it? 28 weeks, they tell you. They say a baby can survive at 23 weeks.
I think it was 32, wasn't it?
No, it was 23. They've had babies survive at 23 weeks. But at 28 weeks,
low.
Yeah, the rate is low. But at 28 weeks,
I don't think their lungs are developed. No.
No. they're not developed until they're fully born. Because even if you have them a couple weeks early, they give you the shots to make sure they're developed. But, yeah, they definitely want you to go as long as you can. So, they had,
You had to get IV fluids.
yeah. I had to get IV fluids because I was so sick.
Is that once or twice a week?
Well, it started out twice a week and I went to once a week. But I'd be there for like 4 hours and they'd pump me with a couple bags of fluid. Once I left there, I felt great for a day. And then I'd come home and feel like poop. But that lasted until about 15.5 weeks. And then I started feeling better slowly. And once I think I started feeling better, in a way it scared me. Because I'm like, oh my god, I felt good. I felt like this last time I was pregnant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then that worried me. And like they try to like tell you to do all this stuff. Like sleep on your left side. So like, well, what happens if I roll over on my right side in my sleep and I wake up? And,
or your back.
Yeah, or my back or this or that. What did she say? Don't sleep flat on your back because then it does something to a main blood vessel. The baby's weight, once you hit a certain point, the baby's weight pinches the
You could pinch off
and
your
slows your heart
leg.
rate or something.
Artery going down your main artery going down your leg or something.
So then it can influence the baby's heart rate because it affects yours. They like you to sleep on the left side. So I like bought this pillow and wedged myself on my left side every night. He thinks I'm so dramatic. But I wouldn't do anything. Like especially, okay, so let's talk about gender. Like, I mean, I was hoping it was a girl because there's no girls on either side. But I would have been happy either way. Ryan wanted a girl, which is shocking because most guys want a boy. Right?
Yeah.
So we found out before anybody else found out.
No, you found out before anybody else.
That's right, I did. Ooh.
She called the doctor's office and found out what
No,
we were having.
they called me.
No,
They
not what
did.
happened.
They called me.
My birthday was coming up.
It's at like 11 weeks. You can get this test that, like, along with your other genetic tests that says it's 99.9% accurate and says the gender of your baby. If you don't want to wait till like 20, 19, 18, 20 weeks. And I am not a patient person and I did not want to wait. Plus we were already getting this genetic testing done. So why not just throw in the other test? Well, they called me.
No.
They did. Ask the MA.
That's not what I got.
Ask the MA. They called me and told me that all of our other genetic tests came back and then she wanted to know if I wanted to know the gender. She wanted to mail it to us.
See, I was told we were going to get a letter. And that we would open it together.
Yeah, we could have got the letter. But I couldn't wait. I am so sorry. I've never made it that far. Do you know how much I was looking forward to just like knowing that we made it that far and like learning the gender. And like, because at that point we were almost, by the time those results came back, because it took a couple weeks, we were, what, like 15 weeks? We were into like 14.5 weeks. We were past the first trimester. So it was pretty exciting. And his birthday was that weekend. So I was like, hell yeah, I will find this out and keep it a secret until this weekend. And then just shock him.
Yeah, she didn't get that long.
So I did.
I found out that you knew.
Yeah, he found out that I knew. He was not happy with me. He says the next time we get pregnant, he's going to find out first and keep it from me.
Yep, I get to find out next time. And then I get to reveal it to you.
We'll see how that goes.
I'll tell the doctors.
Okay. Well, it's my
It don't matter.
vagina. My vagine.
Watch what you're saying.
That's a sensitive word. Okay, so Then we found out we were having I put like a bag inside of a bag inside of a bag. I put like a normal birthday bag and then a blue bag inside of it. So when he pulled the blue bag out of the bag, did you think we were having a boy?
No.
And then there was a card with it's a girl on it, and the inside everything was wrapped in pink.
In blue.
Oh, it wasn't blue. Just the card said it's a girl. So then you got done doing everything and you're like, what is it? Is it really a girl? Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, it's a girl. Oh, it was so exciting. Everybody, I don't think, believed us. They were like, even after our gender reveal, because we had a gender reveal, and like our smoke bombs that we bought online, which I watched other videos on YouTube. I'm not the only one. We're not the only one that this happened to.
Some of the blue powder got in with the
pink powder, and the blue goes off first because it's darker.
When you light the smoke bomb, it starts off blue.
And we're back. No, we had to take a quick 5-minute pee break. No, I'm just kidding. The dogs were going crazy and they were gonna wake baby up, and we do not want that to happen. So I had to go check on her. But we left off. We were talking about smoke bombs.
Smoke bombs start off blue and then it went to pink. So then everybody's standing there going, well, what are you having?
Well, once then it really fizzed pink. So like we thought,
so then they thought we were having two.
Yeah, a couple people were like, oh my god, I knew it. And I'm like, what? Am I that big? Oh. Your brother was so sweet though, remember? He like came up to me and he's like, it's a girl? He's like, oh my god, I'm so excited.
Yeah, he has all boys.
Yeah, he has all boys. So they were pretty excited for us. And my brother, he gave me a big hug. He was so excited. A couple of my family members were not too excited that it was a girl. Remember?
Who?
I'm gonna say.
Oh. You'll know if you're watching this.
Yeah. No, but she's a sweetie, and I think it's just kind of like everybody, like certain people in the family want you to carry on. Well, it wouldn't even be my family name, it'd be your name. Mm-hmm. So I don't really know the point of that. But it was kind of funny to see people's reactions. I was so super excited. Just to not have to call the baby it anymore. Because I thought because we didn't have the party for like, what, 6 weeks after.
No, your mom, my mom, both were like.
Really.
Well, you kept calling it him.
Him, yeah.
So that really.
I would go, oops, him, oops.
He.
Yeah, I like it. So, and then we passed around ultrasound pictures where you could not see the parts. And it was so funny. His brother was like, I see it. It's a boy. I know what it is. It's a boy. And it must have been like her arm or something.
I think it was umbilical cord or something.
Yeah, umbilical cord arm. Okay, so as you can tell, I'm not a mom of boys. I don't know about that kind of stuff, the ultrasounds or bobbers or anything like that. See the looks that I'm getting. Okay, so moving on. So we were going, I guess hope to make it, as long as we could, and then get induced, and started measuring. Well, actually her head was down. Were you surprised? Like 2 months early. Did you think we were gonna? And I was having contractions, like.
Oh.
At like 6.5 months.
You're talking about measurements.
Yeah. Remember I went to the hospital, started having contractions like 10 minutes apart.
Yeah.
And then I had them 10 minutes apart like the whole pregnancy. Because I kept going, man, I hurt. Man, my back hurts. Man, I'm in pain. I feel a lot of pressure.
You said uncomfortable.
Yeah, just uncomfortable. And like everybody's like, you'll know when it's time. You'll be really uncomfortable. You'll know when you're having contractions. And I'm like, I could swear I'm having contractions. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And then we went. Well, you couldn't go with me. Your mom went with me. And they were 10 minutes apart. And I called you. I sent you a picture of the monitor. Were you surprised?
Mm-hmm.
Remember what she said?
Yeah, do I gotta come?
Do I need to come to the hospital? Are we having a baby tonight? And I'm like 6.5 months pregnant. I'm like, I sure hope not. No. No, the lady told me if they get under 10 minutes or your water breaks, then you got something to worry about. But we were far enough along at that point that, I mean, yes, we were hoping that nothing would come out of it. But if it did, there was a pretty good survival rate. Did you think we were gonna have the baby early? After the contractions and like, her measurements just kept getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
You remember that? They were like, you're gonna have a 10-pound baby. She's so long.
Well, they said she was gonna be tall, and I didn't know who the dad was gonna be.
Whatever, because he's so short. I'm short little chubby hubby.
Taller than you.
Taller than me, that's right.
Well, she was measuring to be like really tall.
And she wasn't. She was only 19.5 inches.
Yeah,
but she was a tubber bubber because we went in a week early and got induced, and she was 8 pounds 4 ounces. So if we would have went the whole 40 weeks, she would have been like almost 10 pounds.
10 pounds.
Yeah, 9.5 pounds, because they gain a pound a week at that point. So that's insanity. I'm so glad that I got induced a week early. I couldn't imagine having a 10-pound baby. Could you? 8 pounds 4 ounces was big enough for me.
Didn't have to worry about breaking her.
Did enough damage. Yeah, she did enough damage.
Okay, babe.
It was a painful recovery.
I don't think we need to
go into those details.
Yeah.
I already did. If you watch my recovery video. Okay, so, we go in to be induced.
Snowing.
39 weeks pregnant. We made it. It's snowstorm, of course.
Stopped at Culver's. Had dinner.
Yeah. Then they told us, yeah, you'll probably get a call and we'll be really busy and you won't be able to come in early. And so then they called us and they were like, come in.
Come in early.
Can you come in early? Can you come in? There's nobody here. It's snowstorm. And I'm like, oh, well, we still have about an hour's drive.
No, it wasn't that far.
So,
for half an hour.
Well, with the weather.
Yeah.
But we got in the car, told them we'd be there as soon as possible. We got there about 11:45. We were supposed to be induced at midnight. And got in, got my water broke, got IV Pitocin started. I was already, 4 centimeters, 3 to 4 4 centimeters.
90% effaced.
90% effaced. And it was just really crazy. I felt a lot of pressure. And I was really nervous for the Pitocin. But once she broke my water, it was like, oh my god, that's a lot of pressure. And it just feels disgusting. There's no denying that. I hate that feeling. I don't like that feeling of being wet and like you don't have control of like your body. And you did not in that situation at all. So then she came in and checked me at what time? Had to be like 3 o'clock. And was like, oh, you're a 5 to a 6. And I was in so much pain. Do you remember the contractions? They were like off the screen.
Oh, yeah.
And they went like constant. They would only,
for a long time.
yeah, they'd only stop for like 30 seconds and then go back up. Constant. For like 5 minutes and stop for like 30 seconds and then go back up. And at that point, I remember I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I feel a lot of pressure. and I went to the bathroom. Did you think that was before she checked me? Before she told me I was a 5 to 6. Did you think like I was like a 10 and I was gonna have the baby in the toilet?
No, you're gonna get off the toilet. Because it feels so good to sit on the toilet. I'm like, well, you're not having my kid in the toilet.
I said I'll do what I want, boy.
Give you the juice.
So finally, him and the nurse made me get off the toilet. They bribed me. They said, we'll give you the juice if you get off the toilet. Didn't ya? No, walk your heavy butt back to the bed and get off that toilet. So I did, finally. Took a lot of convincing to get me off that toilet. I did not want to get off that toilet. And so then I'm like, okay, I want the epidural. How long? I really want it. Remember that? Like, I need it now. And I was a 6 at that point.
Well, I don't think you were like screaming or anything.
No.
You were just like,
give me the epidural.
you wanted to get it before you got to that point.
Yes, I did. And
That's
I guess I was more ticked off that you guys made me go off the toilet and I felt good on the toilet. But yeah. I think she was more concerned because she didn't know how far along I was because she didn't check me before I got on the toilet. I just got my little happy butt up and waddled to the toilet before she got in there. So I just kind of wanted to be left alone. I wanted to be by myself. And they're always like in there and checking on you. And
I don't know, I was quiet for a long stretch.
Was it?
Yeah, when you were asleep.
Well, that didn't happen until I got the epidural. So then they come in, it was about 20 minutes. So, I know. So I get the epidural, and did you see the epidural go on my back?
No, that made me get on the other side.
Oh yeah, so you didn't pass out.
I don't pass out.
He's a man's man, he doesn't pass out. So
I ask you that when you go to cut the bird.
That's
You're
right.
gonna pass out on me now, are you? I work for it.
No. Don't say where you work.
I'm not gonna say the name.
Everybody be all of going one
Be haters. Be haters.
No, they'll just want to go meet you at your work.
No. You're gonna know who I am anyways. If they work where I work.
Say, hey Ron Payne, you so cool.
Babe, you just said my name.
Everybody knows your name.
Not my full name.
Ryan Payne?
Babe. It's like saying who Batman is.
Oh, he thinks he's so cool. Okay, so then we get the epidural, and it wasn't that bad at all. Literally like 15 minutes after I got it, I couldn't feel anything.
Well, we kept giving you more because, well, I can still feel it.
Yeah, they gave me the button. They gave me the button. That was the best invention ever. The button!
It only gives you so much within a certain amount of time. You can push a button as much as you want.
Yeah, but it's pretty like, in your mind you think,
psychologically.
Oh, yeah, yes.
You were asleep for several hours.
So then I fell asleep. But then, should I tell them what happened?
I didn't fall asleep because...
Okay, this is total TMI. What woke me up? I felt a lot of pressure. And I woke up and I farted. And I didn't think it was me. I thought it was him because I couldn't feel anything.
Yeah.
And what'd you say?
It wasn't me.
And I said it wasn't me.
I'm pretty sure it was you.
And I said, look, peek under the covers and tell me what's going on down there. I feel a lot of pressure. So he did. And what did you smell?
I don't think I smelled anything.
You didn't?
No.
Did you see anything?
No.
I said, where? He said it stinks funny. That is you. You farted.
The smell of birth is... I've smelled and been around a lot of stuff in my day.
That's so mean.
But the smell of the fluid during birth, that's like a... That took a couple minutes to get used to.
I just was so...
When all that was coming out.
I didn't even think about that. All I thought about was, like, I could see her hair, like I had a mirror down there. Okay, so we're getting off topic. So then I go back to sleep actually.
They came in at 7:10 to check you, I think.
Yeah, and
she was gonna leave at 7:30.
Yeah, and I remember waking up and I was like in tears because I didn't want her to leave, and he was pretty upset. He didn't want her to leave. We didn't know the doctor that was coming on, and we didn't want him. We didn't want him.
Never met him before. Some stranger delivering your kid.
I hear that happens a lot though. But I was really comfortable with her and with everything that we've been through. If anything happened, I trusted her. And so I was just doing good the whole time. Like, and then she comes in and she's like, well, so-and-so's coming in and he's really good, but let me check you one time before I leave. And then she texted me and she was like,
You're 10.
Can you believe it?
Start pushing.
Yeah, insanity.
You got 45 minutes to have this kid, I believe is what she said.
Yeah, because I gotta go home. I don't have a sitter because schools are closed because of the snowstorm.
Yeah, her husband was at home.
Yeah.
He needed to get to work.
Uh-huh. So, I said, oh my god. I pushed, it was 8:44.
When she was born.
Yep. And,
I think by the time they set everything up,
how long I pushed for? Like 45 minutes?
it was like 45 minutes or less. She was out. Most of that was getting the head out.
Yeah, she had a big head, like Ryan. Yeah. And so I feel like I was so scared. How long did you think our labor would be? Like labor and delivery?
I don't know, you're letting people go for days.
I know. Is that what you thought?
I hope and
That's what I packed for.
I was trying to help you push that thing out.
How were you gonna help me push that?
Pushing on your feet.
That didn't help me. Kept dropping my feet. I had like a dead leg. Like a nurse I didn't know on this side and Ryan on this side. Ryan keeps dropping my leg. So, then what happened?
She came out.
Were you surprised I had a mirror down there to see everything?
Yeah, I didn't think you were gonna go for that.
I did. It was the best thing I did. It was so cool. Like, I could see her hair.
Yeah.
That was the coolest thing ever. I was just so curious. Was she gonna have hair? What color was gonna be? An immediate dark brown, just like
black.
Yeah, it was
black.
So awesome. I'm so glad that I did that. And you could like see your pushes and see if what you were doing was working or wasn't working. I totally recommend that to anybody. I mean, they removed it once it hit the point. Like, yeah, I even got to like see her full on come out. That was pretty awesome. Like, they removed it once they put her on my chest so that I couldn't see.
When she was sewing you up.
Yeah. So then the cord was wrapped around twice. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's because we were unwrapping it and trying to get you to stop pushing to get the cords unwrapped.
Oh.
It was looped around twice. But once her head came out, she just kind of shot out of there.
Yeah, she did. That's what hurt me, is when she came, like...
I mean, the shoulders just slipped right through.
Plowing right out. So... Were you, like, in shock and awe?
Well,
like, shocked, like, how fast it went, shocked how beautiful and amazing
seemed
it
like
was.
it took forever to get the head out. But once that happened, it was over.
I'm in, like, labor, and just her head coming out.
Well, I hadn't slept in, like, 24 hours at that point.
I slept real good.
Yeah, and I didn't.
After I had the epidural,
pull-out chair. It wasn't even a pull-out chair. It was a reclining chair.
You hear that, like, for some people, like, once they get an epidural, they're itching, they're terrible, they're wide awake, they can't rest. Like, it sets their labor back. And I will tell you, it was the complete opposite for me. I think that when I woke up at like 5 o'clock and said I feel pressure, I was a 10.
The lady at the doctor said that, or at the hospital said that everybody that says that.
Did you just burp?
No. Air. The lady at the hospital said that it's better to get the epidural because when you get the epidural, it helps move things along because you relax and your body's able to do what it needs to do.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're
So what did you think of Remington?
What do you mean?
Did she look like a Remington to you?
I don't know. She looked like a little baby Flintstone to me.
She was so beautiful. She's still so beautiful, isn't she?
She's chubby.
I just love my little baby. When she came out, she just had these chubby cheeks and just pushed her eyes up. Oh my god. You remember that?
She looks so different than she did when she was born, though.
Yeah. She was jaundiced, so she looked a little tan, and she had so much hair. And her cheeks, though, her cheeks are still so big.
Yeah.
Her cheeks were so big that they pushed her little eyes closed. Like, she could barely open them. She would just go.
Because of the light.
Well, yeah, but her cheeks were just so big. They were so big. So cute.
Yep.
People say that you forget, like, the worst part and then you want to do it over again. And that is so true. Just talking about this gives me baby fever. We'll see who's persistent now.
It's a lot to go through.
The postpartum is the worst part. That was hell for 3 weeks. Not the caring for her.
It was taking care of yourself.
Taking care of myself.
And I helped.
That, yeah, you were really good for the first 3 weeks. Thank God he was home for 3 weeks. Because if he wasn't home for 3 weeks, I didn't know what I would do. That's when I just started feeling like I could kind of function. But I had a really, 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 really bad recovery. It was terrible.
I'm glad you remember that.
Would I do it all over again? Hell yes.
Okay, babe.
Okay, so we're going to introduce baby Remington to you. We have been so excited to do this and could not wait to do this. But she's been so sick. She's hand, foot, and mouth. And she's finally asleep. So hopefully she will feel better tomorrow and I can introduce her to you. But if not, we will string you along for another week on our infertility journey just to meet baby Remi. But hopefully tomorrow morning she will feel better and we can introduce her to you. Alright, so don't forget to subscribe, and I really hope that by us telling our infertility story and our journey has helped a lot of you, made you not feel alone in this, and that there are a lot of other people out there that struggle through the same thing, and that even though I'm the one that was struggling getting pregnant and staying pregnant, he's also there with me going through stuff too, and the husbands struggle with the infertility as well, don't you think?
Yeah, it's a lot of stress.
It's a lot of stress. Yes, yes it is. So during that time you definitely need to
be there for one another.
Yeah, be there for one another. But it's hard. I mean, sometimes you just want to have a woman to talk to. And that's definitely why I wanted to tell my story and hopefully it will allow others to connect to one another. You can leave your story below, reach out to me. Definitely hoping that I can make an impact, that we can make an impact when it comes to infertility, loss, and now that we are thinking about having more kids in the future, we hope to share what happens with that as well. So don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys. Say hi. Say hey, guys. Here's the baby. I'm baby Remington. Huh? Yeah. I'm baby Remington. Hi. Say hello. Nice to meet you. Huh. Are you excited? Are you? Are you feeling better today? Yeah. Are you telling him hi? Hi. Hi. Can you say hi? Hi. Can you see yourself? Say hi. Who's that pretty girl? Who's that pretty girl? Okay. Here is baby Remington. Ryan had to scoot off to work. She is 6 months old today, and she's 16 pounds, 9 ounces. Last time I weighed her. I'm not really sure how long she is. We go back for her checkup next week. So, and she has been sick. She had hand, foot, and mouth this last week. I think the virus is starting to clear out of her system. And you're starting to babble. Yeah, sounds like you say, mama, 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 mama. Yeah, say mama. She wakes up every day and goes, mama, 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 mama. Clear as day, huh? Yeah, the mama, 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 mama. She laughs at the funniest things. Yeah, Mom! I just want to count that, even though that didn't sound too much like it. Oh, she just ate. Good burp, huh? She does have really bad acid reflux. I always got my burp rag, and she's almost always wearing a bib. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. All right. We will do a 6 month, actually a 4 to 6 month update soon. Hopefully I'll have her. I'm really behind. I actually wanted you to meet her first before I start doing her updates and doing her videos. So now that you guys have learned about our infertility journey and you have met our precious baby, like whole wide world, something that I wanted for so long and I can't believe it. It feels like a dream still. This is my baby girl. Yes, this is my baby girl. Huh? Yeah. What is that chicken face for? Huh? What's that chicken face for? Gotta love those cheeks. Just look at them. Oh, so cute. So cute. Alright guys, well I hope that you subscribe so that you can be a part of our lives and our little family, and we hope to see you soon. Bye guys. Say bye.